Hey, what's up guys? It's Toxic here, and today we're going to talk about something that's potentially very big and very impactful to the Roblox community as a whole, as well as the platform in general. And just so I could get this out of the way, loot boxes, if you guys don't know, are in pretty much every game. I don't want to say every single one, but generally they're in a ton of popular Roblox games. Like for example, I know Arsenal, I believe Murder Mystery 2, Counter Blocks, Vehicle Simulator, etc. They all have, cases to open and all this other stuff. And, they give you like cosmetics or whatever, right? And today, something very interesting has come out that could potentially, cause them to have to remove it. Now, in this article from Charlie Intel, which is a Call of Duty thing, but it's kind of relevant to Roblox, and I'll get into why in a second. But they said, news, United States Senator has introduced a bill to ban loot boxes and pay-to-win microtransactions in video games for minors. And he goes on to say, well, not he, but they go on to say that Candy Crush is, an example of one of these games that really just gives a lot of microtransactions to these minors, right? And, you see, what's very interesting about this and why it ties into Roblox, despite this being posted by a Call of Duty, Twitter page, I guess, is mainly because if you look right here, it says minors, and even right here in the first post, it says it bans loot boxes and pay-to-win microtransactions in video games for minors, right? So, if you guys don't know, Roblox is obviously a game pitched towards minors, and I wouldn't be surprised if its main demographic is minors. And minors is defined as people under 18, which I am actually part of as well. But as you can see, pretty much a lot of games are in danger, right? And I know you guys might be thinking, Roblox is an international corporation. You see, people play Roblox anywhere, so it's not a united... No, if you guys look up where is Roblox based, you could see it's based in San Mateo, California, and California is a state in the United States, if you guys didn't know. Now you know. But, as you can see, though, it's very interesting, and, on a serious topic, I don't really know if this... Obviously, it's not signed into law or anything, and it hasn't been passed, because you would hear a lot more people talking about it than just myself. But it's a very interesting, proposition, and if this does get passed, you could see the possibility of Roblox just completely cracking down on these case opening games. For example, Case Openers, the game that I kind of, blew up with, if you guys don't know, Case Clickers, not Case Openers, I'm stupid. But Case Clickers, if I could find it. Do I not have it favorited anymore? I don't think I do. Whoops. But generally, Case Clickers is a game where you just literally open cases. And obviously that's not going to fly if Roblox were to make a new policy to comply with this law. And, if you guys don't know, a few years back, there was this thing that the United States government was trying to do called SOPA and PIPA. I don't know. I believe that they kind of just fell off with that. They never continued. But if you guys don't know, Roblox literally made protest signs on Roblox. Like, those little protest signs you carry, and it said, down with SOPA and PIPA, or something like that, something to that effect. So anybody who's saying, like, this might not affect Roblox because it's international and whatever, it definitely will, because that was a United States, proposed thing that they were trying to combat with those signs and whatever. And, again, it's very interesting, because I'm very curious to see what Roblox would do, and if they even have to comply. Obviously, they would have to comply, because, again, they say video games for minors, right? But it's a very, very interesting prospect, because I'm more than sure games, that are for adults obviously will be allowed to have these, but it's very interesting. And even the pay-to-win aspect, like, forget cases for a second, even pay-to-win stuff. Like, you can't just pay maybe like 1,000 Robux, for example, and you could get a very overpowered, thing in a video game anymore on Roblox. Just generally stuff like that could be gone forever on Roblox, and it's very interesting, and I really want to hear what you guys think about this out in the comments. Now, generally, I believe that Roblox is going to comply if this obviously does happen, because otherwise they'll get into a lot of trouble. I don't know why they wouldn't comply with this, but generally, I feel like it's going to be a very interesting, prospect for more than just Roblox themselves, but also the community, because if you guys don't know, like I said, it's kind of been put into a lot of games at this point, where it's like you know, the main aspect of it, well, not the main aspect, but like something you do in these games now is you just open these cases and, you know, you get these skins or you get these really cool things that may or may not be overpowered. It would be very sad to see them go, personally. And I don't know, there's a number of ways Roblox could try to work around it. I mean, for one, Roblox could just make games that are limited to adults only and then games limited for kids, but I don't know how that would work out. And I don't know, it just puts Roblox in a very interesting, you know, spot. But I want to hear what you guys think about this down in the comments, and I want to hear your thoughts and concerns. But thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next time, and goodbye.